Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be looking at a cut-off Zelda. We will be looking at Zelda from Twilight Princess by Wake Studios. This is the same as that Minder and Wolf Link one from a few months back. Technically on the back, I guess, front, whichever. We just have a quick shot of the model there. On the side, just again, what's inside. I don't know if that's made up script or if it's part of the Twilly, but yep. And this one's a 2-for-1, so you also get the Corrupt Zelda as well. I don't think there's two bases though, so it's just whichever one you prefer. And lucky enough that side. So we will jump right in. There we go. Now, I can't remember if Wake Studio does... No, they do. They have the Velcro straps, which makes it very nice to keep in check, and also just a bit more robust than the sticky tape. Although it does cost more, so I can understand why they don't like using them sometimes. A bit lazy with the Velcro on both sides. So, 2 tiers. Again, these ones come across very nicely packed. Judging from the looks of it, it's going to be the bottom tier that we do first. Also, always find it amusing when the packaging goes through. So, I will clear these off to the side and back in a sec. Right, well, seeing as I saw it first and it's hard to miss, we have the base. Truly a tiny base. I'm kidding, it's massive. The detail is insane. So something's rattling inside there. Sort of a marble floor with the Triforce on it. Weirdly, I don't know. It's off to the side, the back castle. That sort of script lettering all the way around. I mean, the individual rock texture. Just the level of detail in this is very impressive. They've even painted inside down the top there. That is I think one of the most... There we go, the picture of the 2 Zeldas on the bottom. I think that is one of the most impressive bases I've seen. Doesn't look as impressive when it's that far away. But I'm assuming Zelda's going to be... I'm assuming we're going to have to move the camera again or something. Now, I can see Zelda's dress, but... Oh, so that's where that would be where the other torso fits. So, nice felt base. Again, very nicely designed. I'm going to have to go back to the first case, because I think the rest of the second case is just Zelda. So, we will build the castle with spires and things that I hopefully can track down. Again, it's all stupidly well detailed. And hopefully, it shouldn't matter which pointy spire goes on to which pointy spire. Maybe it does, because that's not wanting to fit. Oh, there we go, I just had it the wrong way around. It does matter, and they are keyed. Which makes it, again, just very well detailed, which makes it good. Means that you're not going to accidentally get the mucked up. Although this one's definitely a lot harder to mistake. It is really the only one that's going to fit. So I'm curious as well. No, so it still has pretty good vision of the internals there. I was worried it was going to get blocked a bit. No, it's a very impressive base. It is always nice having the good bases. I mean, again, you show off the figures sometimes, but if you want to go all out with them, fancy bases. Alright, and weirdly, we are up to Zelda now. Now I was somewhat expecting all of the packing material to keep the legs in check in relation to the dress. I was somewhat expecting just sort of a chunky base, just to sort of keep it all in check, rather than the detailed legs. Also, it makes it look very awkward, because you'll sort of be able to see there that the dress is held on by the very front. But I mean, let's be honest, even some things you wouldn't even be looking at ever. But they've detailed all the boots, the inside. Really well detailed dress there. They have gone all out with this one. The textures, probably, I think they show up on there, where each of the bumps and ridges, and also fairly robust. There's a second hole at the bottom of that first hole. Trying to line it up. Got there in the end. That was quite the deal. But you can sort of see that really, that might be the only spot where you can actually see her boots. Alrighty, up next is Zelda's torso. Again, very well packaged, getting everything protected. So again, just the texture throughout her the top part of her dress there. The jewelry, earrings, painted hair, the gloss in the eyes. I'm always impressed with the glossed eyes. Makes it look really cool. But no, the level of detail in this is very impressive, and everything's locking together very nicely. Now, as I suspected, there we go. It looks very triangular currently though. Alright, so up first, our left arm there. Again, very well detailed sleeve. You got the sort of the highlights where the fabric gets a bit thicker. Shoulder pads. Very nice. And the right arm there, exact same as the left, except for the fist shape, which we'll show off in a second. Locks in very nicely there. I'm going to be honest; it looks very suspicious currently without the missing part. So let me get that now quickly. So, swords. What's missing out of her hand? An actual sword. It's got a slight curve in it. I always like to see if they've managed to maintain the straightness of the blade. But no, very, very nicely done there. Not as detailed as the rest of it, but I mean, not too surprising considering the sort of in-game model. And lucky last, lucky last for this part. That sword definitely needs blue tack to hold in place. So, very nicely done there. It is slightly worrying though that the sword sticks out so much further than what the model does. It already takes up quite a large profile, and there's got even more profile to take up now. Whoop! Oh, okay, that didn't work. We'll reposition and get the second half of the other Zelda. So again, very well packaged. We have the corrupt Zelda there. I don't know why, she looks a lot more serious in that one. It's the eyes. The eyes are smaller and further to the top. Still have that glossed look to them, which is really nice. Yeah, I just realised I had this base backwards. Yeah. And again, we'll get both arms this time. So again, all the detailing is pretty much the same, just the paintwork at the very top. There's the corruption on there as well. No, I was going to say if you can swap arms, but it looks like no, due to the fact that her arm is raised. So that's pretty impressive. I am curious though. I'm expecting not now, considering it would really be if the torsos are the same. I don't know what I've done, but the magnet holding this arm on is doing a very good job. No. Seriously, I feel like I'm going to break it. I mean, the other arm comes off easily. Some sort of weird magnet jewel thing. Ugh. No, I think there was just a fraction of paint left over, so I was getting caught. Now, does this arm fit in the other slot? No, it does not. It also repels, so you can't swap the arms over and have some sort of... have Zelda with some weird tattoos going on. Slightly a shame, but yeah. Still fun. So it makes sense. That Zelda's just angry. She doesn't have a sword. But yeah, you can see there. Two of them next to each other. Very impressively done there. Right, we will have to swap the torsos over. We should have taken the sword out before. There we are, and then the corrupt Zelda there holding the sword. And lucky last, we have the chunk of metal that has the design on it. So, Wake Studios, Twilight Princess Zelda 1/4 scale. Collectible statues. And the 39 of 130 there on the top as well. And it comes with a little stand. Saw the other one a few weeks back. Yeah, very nice little thing. You can bring it out to show you where the end of the sword's going to end up. Stop you from running into it. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.